Alrighty, hey guys, Stan the Man here. In today's video, we're just going to be doing a pro wrestling news type video. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've done anything other than a short, but a lot has happened in the last just couple days in the wrestling world, so I figured why not make a video about it. Alright, so first of all, we just finished Bad Blood, the pay-per-view. I'm recording this right now. It's Monday, so 2 days after. I thought the show was amazing. There wasn't that many matches on it, which made me think, maybe it's not going to be that great. But holy shit, of course, it ended up being great. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk started the show off in the Hell in a Cell match. I think it's one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches I've ever seen. It was awesome. But, it was awesome. A lot of blood, a lot of stuff like that. Great storytelling. But there's one part in the match where Drew gets hit over the head with a steel toolbox, and he ends up bleeding. Now, a lot of people are saying, that it wasn't gimmicked and it happened. Well, no matter what, even if it is gimmicked, was supposed to happen or wasn't, the cut on his head was horrible. I mean, you even see the picture here. If you guys don't want to see anything gross, I would suggest skipping this part. But look at this. He had to get like 16 staples in his freaking head. Like, that is absolutely insane. Even multiple times during the match, the ref wiped the blood off of Drew's face. I mean, it was brutal, honestly. It was really gruesome. The scar, the cut on his head was freaking long as hell. It was just absolutely insane. These guys are definitely going to be sore. Who knows, maybe they'll have like somewhat of a truce tonight on Raw. We'll see. When he got the little pack out, I thought for sure there was going to be thumbtacks. Pieces of the bracelet, I thought that was hilarious. That was genius. So, yeah. Up next, we have the return of Jimmy Uso. Now, Reigns and Cody were taking on Solo and Jacob Fatu. Very good match, but of course, Bloodline style. Tama Tonga and Tama Loa, of course, interfere in the match. And that's when freaking Jimmy Uso comes out from under the ring and kind of makes the rescue. It was awesome. Jimmy got kicked out of the Bloodline from Solo and them. So that was definitely a really good thing to see from him returning. But then next also, this isn't really out of order, but The Rock ends up making the return even after the end of the match, which was pretty incredible. I kind of almost shit myself. It was really crazy, but, that's where a lot of the questions are starting to circulate, because obviously Survivor Series is coming up in like the next 2 months, I believe. So is it going to be Rock, Jimmy, Roman, and Cody, or maybe Jay against Solo, Jacob, Tamaloa, and Tamatanga? I don't know. Are they going to have Rock be a heel still? Is he still going to be final boss? I mean, we'll have to find out. It's definitely going to be Monday Night Raw that you can't miss if we really want to figure out all these answers to this. And then we move on to Rhea Ripley taking on Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. Dominic was in the cage, so that made everything wicked entertaining. I thought it was a really good match. Again, they've done really good storytelling with this. But freaking Raquel Rodriguez, I miss like the end part of the match, but she obviously came in, beat the hell out of Rhea Ripley, and helped Liv Morgan retain the title. I really like that. Raquel Rodriguez, I saw someone say, like, she's one of the only ones that can meet Rhea Ripley when it comes to power, and I think this will be really good for her, just to show off her power. She's obviously going to be a heel. I think this is a good opportunity to give her a chance to shine and just show what she can do. Okay, and then also we have Seth Rollins returning. Now, I know this was last Monday, Bronson Reed against Braun Strowman, last monster standing match, which was also very incredible. I love the classic ring spot. You know, it wasn't as good as other times, but still, you gotta love when they break the ring. I mean, it's just awesome. But, you know, Seth Rollins returns, curb stomp Bronson Reed on the steps, and cost him the match. So, I don't know, we'll have to see what Seth Rollins is going to be about. He'll obviously do a little something with Reed, but I don't know, it's kind of weird with Seth Rollins lately. He's been getting injured a lot and kind of just fading off into the background, but they'll figure out something with Rollins. But that also leads to this is Braun Strowman ended up getting injured in that last monster standing match. Poor bastard, in the first 2 minutes, he tore his groin. You know, I saw a picture on his Instagram. It was like the biggest bruised freaking hamstring I have ever seen in my entire life. Poor guy, but, you know, they had a wonderful, awesome match. Braun Strowman, you know, he got back from neck surgery a couple months ago, so injuries are starting to stack up on him, but, you know, he's the monster among men. He'll make it out and tough it out. But then we also come to another injury with AJ Styles. He was having a match with Carmelo Hayes. Now, again, I don't 100% know if this was gimmicked or not, but I remember AJ did like a springboard backflip off the middle rope, and they showed the slow motion replay, and like you could see he tweaked his ankle. Supposedly, his ankle was already sprained going into the match. So, I mean, that kind of just shows the kind of guy he is right there. He won't quit, but, you know, they've been really fumbling with AJ Styles lately. They need to figure out something. I wish they'd give him another title reign. I honestly don't know if they will end up doing that, but we'll have to see. And then finally, we have the return of Goldberg. Now, Goldberg was pretty much sitting in the front row. And then Gunther came out, basically roasted Goldberg about his son and that. It was pretty bad, you know, of course. Goldberg jumps the barricade and all that, gets in the ring. And it was nice, you know, fans were actually cheering for Goldberg. Now, like I say, I love Goldberg. I love watching him hurt and destroy people. But when it comes to wrestling, Bill Goldberg is not really that great of a wrestler, but that's not what he's about. You know, everybody was cheering him. It's just nice to watch him absolutely beat the shit and kill somebody, basically. So it looks like him and Gunther are going to probably have a match of some sort. Now, I will say, I will be pissed off if Goldberg wins the title, but I am also happy. Goldberg left basically pissed at Vince again because Vince wanted Bill to wrestle like with COVID or something crazy like that. So he left pissed off again. But, you know, Goldberg said he wants to do a retirement match. So, of course, you know, Triple H is going to try and capitalize on that. And it'll just be nice to give Goldberg the send-off he truly deserves. So, yeah, guys, all I know is it's going to be crazy. On Monday Night Raw, I believe Sammy's taking on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think Jey Uso's defending the IC title against Braun Breaker, possibility of Rock. It's definitely going to be a night you guys need to watch. I'm really freaking excited for it. I think it's going to be a good night. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Comment down below what you think is going to happen on Monday Night Raw. What you think is going to happen with Bloodline and Bloodline. And that's going to be it. I will see you guys in the next video.